this class, I would ask you to subscribe to the channel, give your like, and leave your comment. People, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Today in our class, we will be talking about colors and anything related to it. So let's start talking about its definition. Color or color, for the Commonwealth English, is the visual, perceptual property corresponding in humans to the categories colored blue, green, red, etc. Color derives from the spectrum of light, distribution of light power versus wavelength, interacting in the eye with the spectral sensitiveness of the light receptors. So this is the technical definition of color, but of course we have our personal connection to it. Here in the image we have the flag of Seychelles Island. That is a very colorful flag. Talking about colors and their use in our daily life, I bring you here the traffic lights. That is a set of color lights placed at crossroads junctions to control the flow of traffic. A red light indicates that traffic must stop, and a green light that it may go. Usually a number warning light is added between the red and the green. And as you can see in the image, it's a yellow light. That means pay attention. So in most of the Western civilization and countries, this is the system used to guide the traffic lights in our lives. Talking about some colors, we can get into red and blue because they are colors that are very used in Western civilization. The colors red and blue are used constantly in Western culture. They can have different meanings and can be found in different areas such as football, representing different teams, and politics represent different ideologies. In the image here, you have two players, one from Chelsea and the other from Liverpool FC, and as you can see, Liverpool uses red whilst Chelsea uses blue, and Liverpool is so related to this color red that the team is called the Reds. Now, talking about colors related to politics, since around the 2000 United States presidential election, red states and blue states refer to states of the United States whose voters predominantly choose either the Republican Party, red, or Democratic Party, blue, presidential and senatorial candidates. So here we have an example of the blue and red used to represent ideology. So those ones who are connected to the Republican part ideology, they are related as reds, whilst those ones related to the Democratic Party, they are related to the color blue. The funny thing is the color red is also associated to the communism, associated to some Russian ideology, Soviet Union ideology, Chinese ideology. So it's very funny that the same color that represents communism ideology is used by the Republican Party that can be anything but communist. Now, talking about color and its connection with music, I bring you here this band. Living Colour is an American rock band from New York formed in 1984. The band currently consists of guitarist Vernon Reid, lead vocalist Corey Glover, drummer Will Calhoun, and bassist Doug Wimmish. Stylistically, their music is a creative fusion influenced by heavy metal, funk, jazz, hip-hop, punk, and alternative rock. And here in the image you have a frame of the video Glamour Boys, and as you can see, they're dressed colorfully, and it's very interesting because they were related to a music style called funko metal. It was considered to be a mix between funk and metal. And surely this is not the typical dress code used by heavy metal players during a long time since its inception in the late 70s. So Living Colour is a kind of really unique band, not just visually but musically too. Talking about color and its connection with ethnicity, I bring you here this person. El Haj Malik El Shabazz, born Malcolm Little, May the 19th, 1925, and died on February 21st, 1965. Better known as Malcolm X, was an American Muslim minister and a human rights activist who was a popular figure during the civil rights movement around the 60s in the United States. And here we have the picture of the Malcolm X, the guy, and Denzel Washington playing Malcolm X in the movie, in the biography. And Malcolm X is a very interesting person to talk about ethnicity, so that he took out his surname, Little, and put an X to represent the incognito of the black people in America, because they don't know the past history, so he put an X to identify a doubt about his own origins. And here I bring you "And You Dare to Call Me Colored" by Malcolm X, when he says, "When I'm born, I'm black. When I grow up, I'm black. When I'm in the cold, I'm black. When I'm in the sun, I'm black. When I'm sick, I'm black. When I die, I'm black. And you, when you're born, you're pink. When you grow up, you're white. When you're in the cold, you're blue. When you're in the sun, you're red. When you're sick, you're green. When you die, you're purple. And you dare to call me colored?" So in this poem, Malcolm X criticized the word color that was used to refer to black men in the 60s in the United States. Hi people, how are you doing? In our class we were talking about colors, and now I have a question to you. What is your favorite color and what is your favorite color combination? And here, as you can see, we are in the red, white and blue territory, because those are the colors I like the most, because they are related to the team I support. They are also related to the state I came from. So this is why I like this combination of colors.